Sure. I'm sorry. It's okay. You doing all right?
Yeah, how you doing?
Hey, living the dream.
Do you want to stand up and stuff? Or what do you want to do?
We can sing a thing for us.
I'm sorry, thank you.
You are.
Now we can all squish it.
There you go, we're good.
That's mom.
Mom. This is Mom's the white one. They're twins. She's the white one. And that's all.
Oh my god, they're talking.
Mom. So they can all have a go. There's a quarterback for the Packers was.
Before we begin, does anybody have a public comment form?
Take it.
Is that it?
All right, what we're on is Monday, March the 10th at 6 p.m. We're now going to call this meeting to order. Start off with the pledge of allegiance. Very nice.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Moment of silence.
Yes, this is Sarai Cantu. She is at our school kindergarten and has been learning to sign, and so she wanted to come and show her skills off tonight.
Ms. Foster, would you do prayer, please?
Father, as we gather for the school board meeting, we ask for your presence and for your assistance in our discernment, for wisdom and guidance. We ask for you to humbly be in this room so that we are able to listen and to make the choices that are the best for everyone here and everyone within our community that is not able to be present. Lord, watch over us and keep us. Thank you for precious holy name we pray. Amen.
All right, welcome everyone. Start with a roll call.
Nicole Corson, board member. Katie Foster, board member.
Ray Watson, secretary.
Charles Museum president.
Jason Sneed, vice president.
Amy Hoffman, board member.
Adrian Reno.
All right, that establishes a quorum. Everyone is present. Need acceptance of the agenda.
I'll make a motion to accept the agenda.
Jason Eaton made a motion to accept the agenda.
I'll second that.
Seconded by Katie Foster. All in favor? Motion carries unanimously. Approval of minutes from February 7th and February 10th.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes, the February 7th, February 10th, and February 27th.
Oh, did I miss it? I'm sorry. Ms. Hoffman made a motion to approve the minutes from the 7th, the 10th, and the 27th of February, seconded by AJ Marino. All in favor? Motion carries unanimously. All right, public hearing. District annual report by Ms. Leach.
We've got presentation. Every year, we are required, public schools to do a annual report, and it's a little unusual because this is what we call lagging data. It's not data that's from this year, it's from previous years, and so you'll see it says 23, 24. It's not a misprint, it's actually data from previous years. And we have to report on certain things. And I apologize, the font's smaller than I intended it to be, but this will be posted on our website after tonight's meeting, that anybody can get in and look up this information. Most of it is information that the board has already seen in previous meetings. We have to report on our TAPER results, our financial status, our accreditation, performance objectives, behaviors, violent or criminal incidents, post-secondary success, and House Bill 3, and then there's a glossary section. So I'm just going to quickly log on to each of these just to give you an overview. A TAPER report is compiled by TEA. We have district and campus TAPER reports, and I will just kind of show you when you get inside here. Each of these is a link. This is the district, these are each campus. One thing we need to all remember is that as of December 2024, including now, TAPER has not included our A through F ratings because of the ongoing litigation that's going on. So that's still pending, and so as of right now, we haven't had any updates on the A through F ratings. But when you look at TAPER reports, it disaggregates all the data by student groups, by ethnicity, socioeconomic status, and it talks about your schools, your staff, and other different programs. So when you look at Whitney ISDs, this is what a TAPER report looks like. The district's is 33 pages, and it just breaks down all of the data. It's got STAR results by grade, by campus, by subject, and it takes it down to where it starts talking about your makeup of your student populations, your staff populations, number of your service. It's just got a wealth of information if anybody wants to sit and look at these. All of these are available through these links here. So that's the first portion that we have to report on. Then we go to our financial status that we have to report on. Again, in this 22-23 is the most recent school year that is available from the state. We've got our district financial report, as well as the campus financial reports. There are links to each of those. The one thing we have to report is that Whitney ISD had the A superior achievement of our first rating with a score of 96. And you all have these links if you want to look on. So if you want me to tap on them, I will, but I didn't figure you'd want to delve into all of that data. The accreditation status, just an overview for everyone here. TEA awards a status to every district, whether it's a public school or a charter school. These tabs here, you can actually get in and you can look up any district within the state to see where they stand. Everyone's either going to get accredited, accredited warned, accredited probation, or non-accredited revoked. And Whitney ISD status, the latest one that was there, is accredited. Our performance objectives. You've already adopted our campus improvement plans and our district improvement plans. This is just the page that has all of our plans. So when you see SIP, that's a campus improvement plan. A DIP is what we refer to as our district improvement plan. So we've got our district improvement plan here. These are also available on our website. You can see that's the 23-24. It includes mission statements, mottos, and it breaks it down into our needs assessments and goes on into all kinds of lovely information. Campuses do this individually, and they will go in and they will set goals and strategies and things to work on. So every campus has a site-based committee, and they get together and they work on their improvement plans, set goals for the next year, and we're working on those continually. These are updated periodically throughout the year by campus administration, and if things are working, we'll continue it to the next year. If they're not, then we'll switch gears and do something else. Every school has to report on whether there were any violent or criminal incidences on campuses, and Whitney ISD had 0 incidents in the 23-24 school year. This is what the report looks like. It's whether things like firearms are brought to school. It's more felony level incidences, and anyone can get in through the state reporting links that are down here. There's a governor's safety, school safety correspondence, and our board policy on school violence and violence intervention. Thanks for all those. Section 6 is student performance in post-secondary institutions, and this is put out by the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board. And this is the link for their website. What they do is that they take student performance, this is from the 22-23 graduates, and how many of our kiddos actually entered a 2-year or 4-year post-secondary level. And you can see here, this is just one page that I did a snapshot from, but you can see Hubbard, Itasca, Whitney, you can see everybody in the state. This tells us in this year we had 98 graduates. 11 of those were reported to have gone to a 4-year university, 28 a 2-year. We had 57 that were not found and 2 not trackable, but then it breaks it down by GPA. So you can see every district with that report. And House Bill 3. We introduced our new goals for House Bill 3 at the beginning of the year. These are your board goals, but these are the ones that the state says that we have to have. I'm sorry, you guys can't see this. Okay, so this one is on our percent third graders that meet grade level or above on the STAR reading. Our goal is to get to 50% by June 24. We have not made it, but we are making some improvements there, and we have plans to continue working towards that goal. This is on the math for third grade. Again, we have not met our goal of 46%, but we've set some new goals and put some pieces in place to help us improve there. And the last one is on the CCMR. Our goal is to get from 46 to 58% by August of 24. I don't know. Okay. And we got 81.4, so we exceeded that one. And I believe we're on track to get higher. And this is from our 23-24 papers, so this is again lagging back. And the last piece is just the glossary that you can click on to see all the terms and information that goes with all of this. And so, any questions, anyone? Again, it's going to be available. It'll be posted as soon as I get it to IT tomorrow. It'll be posted for anybody's pleasure. Okay.
Thank
That's all I got.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, now we're going to have a discussion on the school zone, presented by Billy Purple.
Mr. President, Mr. Vice President, Mr. Secretary, Board members of the board,
First of all, thank you for expediting this, and getting this on the agenda. So as you know, the city of Whitney has partnered with the county to work on the school roads, as we kind of all refer to it, Hill County Road 140. One thing that I'm not sure if you're aware or not, but in October, the city council passed a resolution renaming that road Wildcat Drive. So what we've been doing is trying to wrap up a lot of stuff. This administration that we currently have, this road was actually named that in 2008. We had to go back and recover it. So we have moved it forward. We've been doing it. We're currently working with TxDOT to try to get the sign changed. We're meeting some assistance there, working with Hill County 911 addressing. We do have street signs made for it. We're going to put up our own signs if TxDOT doesn't want to cooperate. We're doing things our way. What we would like to do is have kind of an unveiling. So I'll get with Superintendent Southern. We'll work on that. The main reason I'm here tonight is since we're improving the road, since we're renaming the road, one of the things that we've been asked by the city and working with Commissioner Holcomb on is establishing a speed reduction for school or a school zone. Like in anything in government, this is a multi-step, multifaceted process. We have to have a public hearing by the city. We have to have an engineering study, which we have already done. But the other part of that puzzle is I have to come to the school board and I need to ask you guys to ask us to hold a public hearing. As crazy as that sounds, welcome to Texas government. But what if you simply request, and you'll have an action item on this later, but this is my chance to kind of brief you on what that looks like. It doesn't have to be a formal written request as I initially thought. A positive or affirmative action by the board tonight is all I need. But we've done the study. We're going to put this up. Again, this is just one of those pieces of the process that we have to kind of go along here. When the board makes the request of the city, what that also triggers for the transportation code is we will then annually hold a public hearing for all school zones to reevaluate that. So that triggers us. So we're working hand in hand here. So every year we get to reevaluate these things. So again, we as a city, government is government. This is a form of government. We're government. And as you know, things aren't always as easy as we wish they would be. This administration is dedicated to making sure we have helping hands and making sure everybody has what they need. I can't remember administration ever addressing the board, so thank you for allowing me to do this, and I'd be happy to answer any questions that the board has.
Do you know already predetermined set limit that it's going to be, or is there a range, or does it depend on?
Mr. President, so the board, or the engineering study actually came back with, so what they do is they take an 85 percentile of the traffic, and in this report, and I'm going to provide it to Mr. Southern so he has it, and he can do what he wishes with that. They take a range. So they put the traffic devices down, they counted the traffic counters, and then they counted and took average speed. There were several, and I just want to put this out there, there were several that were over 70 miles an hour. If you're going over 70 on that road, you are wrong. Okay? So what we're looking at is the set speed limit on that road will be 35 miles per hour and a 20 mile per hour during school.
Is it 55 right now, Billy? Is that road 55 right now?
No, I don't know what the speed is currently right there. There's nothing posted, so we've again been working with the county, because the county is going to be posting on their side. And so initially the study came back and said it needs to be 40, and I said 40 is still too fast for that road. So we're working with the county. The county's going to post 35 on their side, which they're going to be holding a public hearing as well. So I highly encourage you to encourage them to pass that 35 mile per hour. Anytime a traffic control device is put up, you have to go through multiple steps. So, and again, this is one of those steps. So we're going to present to the council. We will be holding a public hearing at our council meeting on the 20th. So you're going to hear this exact same spiel. But that's where we're going to make the recommendation to the council to post that 35 mile per hour and then a 20 mile per hour speed zone during school hours.
Great.
Thank you. Thank you.
Presentation.
So you may notice we have an additional person up at the table tonight. Charlie? So Charlie played superintendent today. She won superintendent of the day.
for us here, and so she got to do a lot of things. She got to do some safety, security, checking doors. She got to do some technology stuff, and so there's a lot of different things we did. So Charlie, you did an outstanding job. You're absolutely the future superintendent in the making. So we want to give you a little plaque there. It's been a hard day. Welcome to my world, sir. All right. Let's see. Ms. Hensley, can you get us going?
Which one are we doing?
Let's do staff member of the month.
Okay, this month's high school staff member of the month is Alex Richters. Alex rejoined us this year as our dean of students, and he's just done a phenomenal job. He never fails to follow up with a teacher or student that he needs to follow up with. He has formed a group called Wildcat Strong, where he works with people who he sees leadership qualities in and helping them to become exactly what a Wildcat should be. And they have worked hand in hand with his anti-bullying committee to do some prevention things for our campus. And we're just really happy for the job he's done. He's mad at me right now.
Dr. Page.
Our staff member of the month of Whitney Middle School is Coach McGill. I don't see her in the room, but I will share some of the things that her peers shared about her. She's the backbone of the math department and a great asset to Whitney Middle School. Steady influence on our athletes. She balances a steady hand of discipline with love for her students. She's an excellent mentor, leader, and works hard for this campus. Her drive to help her students and coworkers be the best they can be is inspiration. Ms. McGill is one of the most highly effective and hardworking teachers that we use.
Come on, sir.
Our Whitney Intermediate School is Dr. Slaughter, who is my assistant principal this year. We are so lucky to have him, and as he makes his way up here, I'd like to read some of the things that were said about him. Dr. Slaughter has been on our campus less than 2 months, and you can already see the impact that he's having with our students. He's worked diligently to get to know them, our staff, and our parents. You can see him in the halls, at bus duty, in the classrooms, in the cafeteria, wherever he is needed. He's been an asset to our campus, and we're very grateful for his leadership, his confident demeanor, and his effective optimism. Thank you so much.
Dr. Slaughter, you get, you're under new, you get a free day off. You do a great job. Ms. Seeley.
All right, our staff member of the month is Miss Dolores Dollar. She has one of the biggest hearts in Texas. She works with our itty bitty 3-year-olds all the way up to 8-year-olds in our ECSD and life skills class. And she is a fierce advocate for her students. Big heart, so patient and so loving, and we are just so grateful to have her. Well, and our student of the month just happens to be nominated as the Friendless Dollars class. Not big fan of crowd. Come on, Miss Everly. But when we ask, and yes, there she is. When we say a cheerleader for our campus is Everly. When we say somebody to dress up for Wildcat Spirit, it's Everly. And Miss Peacock nominated her for her infectious just spirit and enthusiasm. She's constantly helping. She will help anybody in the cafeteria. And we just love our Everly.
She's learning to read and can add to that.
the month is Madeline Hollins. Please come on. She is always on task, consistently focused, and highly diligent in completing assignments. Madeline is not only helpful to peers, but also goes out of her way to offer assistance to them. Her kindness and welcoming nature has made a noticeable difference in creating a positive and inclusive environment on our campus, and we are so thankful for her.
Our student of the month is Miss Addison Gersh. Addison exemplifies the spirit of true and wild life and her dedication to belonging in our school community. She's an active member of the FFA, demonstrating a strong work ethic and passion for agriculture. Addison is also a valued member of our athletic program. Her commitment to teamwork, sportsmanship, and personal growth is evident in her performance and attitude. Behind her extracurricular involvement, Addison consistently demonstrates the qualities we value in a Whitney Wildcat: respect, integrity, and a positive attitude. She's a role model for her peers and a credit to the university.
Okay. You guys, I know how hard it is to create somebody to bring this, because we could bring 50 kids. We have good kids. So I brought 2 this time. This month we have 2 students of the month, Jonas Abrego and Stanley Means. Come on up, guys. I've been fortunate enough to have these guys in middle school and high school and see them grow and mature. But recently, one specific thing that stands out, we did have a student who was in kind of a mental health crisis, in a low spot, and through the investigation into the situation, Coach Richters was notified that these 2 young men had shown kindness to the student, and it meant more to that student than they even knew. So that kind of sparked me to watch these guys a little more closely in the hall, just to kind of see what their interactions look like. And you can see them giving encouragement to kids all the time. It's just a natural part of them. Jonas will be high-fiving, shaking hands, all the things. He's just positive all the time, uplifting kids. And then Stanley's a little quieter, but he's the same kind spirit, lifting up those who need him. So we're super proud of these guys and the way they exhibit the characteristics of rock.
Alright, hey, this month of March is National Athletic Trainer Month, and this is Coach Rankin. This is his first year being at Whitney High School, and I've been coaching and teaching for 16 years, and he is hands down the best athletic trainer that I've ever been around. He does a great job with our student athletes, keeping them on the court, keeping them on the field, and then he's also, what I like about him, he's a mentor to them also, like a father figure. These girls right here call him Dad. So I just wanted to introduce him, and I'm going to let him take it. But Coach Rankin, I appreciate everything that you've done for Whitney High School and Whitney Athletics.
We have Penelope Corbin, Amy Villarreal, and Jared Johnson. Amy's in the middle as the National Athletic Trainer Month poster slogan, Champions of Care. And our national organization does this every year, and it's just to promote ourselves, and athletic trainers don't like to promote themselves other than by deeds. And I'm even embarrassed by that. It's a good thing. The other two have a poster, or banner, I guess. Whitney Middle School and High School both have qualified for a State Sports Student Award. And what that means is, with the students we have, and athletic trainer you have, and leadership that you have, and the resources that we all have, you qualify for this. 9 different things are required to qualify for this. Create a comprehensive athletic healthcare administrative system. Provide or coordinate pre-participation in physical examinations. That's easy once you know how to do that anyway. Promote safe and appropriate practice in competition facilities. Plan for selection, fit, function, and proper maintenance of athletic equipment. Provide a permanent, appropriately equipped area to evaluate and treat injured athletes. Develop injury and illness prevention strategies, including protocols for environmental conditions. That includes our heat, cold, and lightning procedures. Provide or facilitate injury intervention. Injury evaluation is what I do daily. It seems like. Create and rehearse venue-specific emergency action plans. We have those. I'm currently revising those, kind of updating them so they're all current. Provide or facilitate psychosocial consultation, nutritional counseling, education. Psychosocial consultation is a daily, that's therapy. And like another word, it's responsibility. And in each of those 9 categories, there's a checklist of different things that we need to have to qualify. So I'm proud to present these to y'all. The intention is getting them hung in the gym so everybody can see them and we can share them. And everybody knows it's good for a 3-year term, and at the end of that, we'll renew and go again. Thank y'all very much.
So if you've come to watch all the opening festivities and you'd like to leave now, that's fine. We're going to get to the real part of the business. We'll give you the opportunity to get out if you want to get out.
All right, at this time we have public comment. Okay, public comment, agenda item. During board meetings each month, the Whitney ISD Board of Trustees schedules public comment. This is an opportunity for residents of the district, parents, employees, and other individuals to participate openly in board meetings. There's a time limit. Each person is limited to 3 minutes for the presentation. Acceptable comments. In addition to public comment, individuals will be allowed to comment on agenda items. These comments will also be limited to 3 minutes. Any direct criticism of a specific employee is prohibited and will be considered separately as provided in board policy. Board response. Trustees will not deliberate or make decisions about information provided in public comment. The item may be passed on to the district administrators or placed on the agenda for consideration at future board meetings. And today we have Ms. Sanders for public comment. Hello, Ms. Sanders. You'll have 3 minutes.
I'll give you a 2 or 1 after 3.
Okay. Good evening, Mr. President and Board of Trustees. My name is Janice Sanders, and I have the honor of serving as the mayor of Whitney. I wanted to take a moment to personally thank each of you for your dedication, not just to your school, but to your community and your city. I know the countless hours you commit to budget meetings, hearings, and extensive training required by TASB. Beyond that, you devote time to regular meetings, and even outside of those, you are often called upon in public, whether it's at the grocery store, a local restaurant, or simply out and about in the community. Your service does not go unnoticed. It is appreciated. The city of Whitney stands with you in your decisions, your duties, and your unwavering spirit of service. Thank you, each of you, for all you do.
Thank you. All right, action items. Consider to take possible action to approve property bid.
We have 3 of them. Oh my. Property bid, White Bluff, number 27, lot 75. is 27075 Stonewood Drive, $20,059.13.
That represents the minimum bid at the time of the sheriff's sale, and that was struck off in, July the 14th, December the 6th of 2022. Is when it was struck off to the district.
And you like it, I love it.
I do like it.
Okay.
It's,
Louis Spader, S-P-E-Y-E-R. Louis Spader. Stop it, Janine. Okay.
Is it just that?
No.
We have to do them individually, don't we?
Do them individually.
Okay. I need to make a motion for that particular property bid.
Make a motion that we accept the property bid as given on Stonewood.
Ms. Foster made the motion to accept the property bid as presented.
I'll second that.
Second by Ray Watson, all in favor? Motion carries unanimously.
Okay. Okay, this is for, another White Bluff. Lot 20014 Misty Valley Creek. It's for $5,493.47, and it is from, White Bluff Volunteer Fire Department.
that's a good bid.
What's a great bid then?
It's a good bid. It represents what was due at the time of the sheriff's sale, and, plus their filing fees in on that, and that was struck off to the district on 9/3/24, and it will enhance their fire department.
All right, need a motion for the fire department's property bid.
I'll make a motion that we accept the property bid.
Jason Need made a motion to second the property bid. Second by AJ Marino, all in favor? Motion carries unanimously.
Our last one. This is for $2,507. We're getting smaller, at 8 cents. White Bluff Lot number 1, 284. From George Orcio. $2,507.
That represents the minimum bid at the time of the sheriff's sale, that is a good bid.
All right, need a motion for that property bid.
I'll make a motion, we accept the property bid.
Ms. Hoffman made a motion to accept that property bid.
I'll second.
Second by Ms. Corson, all in favor? Motion carries unanimously. All right.
Thank you, ma'am.
Consider and take possible action, for the election equipment, lease agreement on the election equipment. Any questions about this? Something we do every year when we have an election, nothing new, change it. Yep.
Let's let it with the city.
I'll make the motion that we accept the election equipment lease agreement.
Jason Need made a motion to accept the election equipment lease agreement.
I'll second.
Second by Ray Watson, all in favor? Motion carried. Consider and take possible action for the EIC, is that a L, proposed revisions?
Okay, that is one that, I think you have it there in front of you. When we were talking about dual credit and all of those updates, we kind of neglected to put this one in here, and we can do these updates at any time. But if you look at it, it's just to add that, where it's the early grads, to where whenever they graduate, it doesn't come in and knock off somebody who's been, in that cohort. And I checked with different districts around, we've been working with Region 12, we talked to Cassie about it, and this is, I pulled up 8 districts surrounding us, and they all had the exact same verbiage, and that's what Cassie suggested that we put in the article, so. Just one of those pieces that we probably should put in, but
Worked out. Any questions on that? Okay, need a motion?
I make a motion that we approve the proposed revisions.
Foster made the motion to approve the proposed revisions. Seconded by AJ Marino. All in favor? Motion carries unanimously. All right, here are consider take possible action, from the request for the city of Whitney to work on the school zone for County Road 1240.